DJM TV.
Country people, una welcome to DJM TV weekly news update for Pidgin English. Me wan lakuna this week na be una country brother Stanley Okocha. I beg my brother, my sister, if this one are the first time when you take dey watch our ogbonge news like this, I beg make you subscribe to our YouTube channel wey be DJM TV. Make you click on the notification bell so that you go continue dey receive hot ogbonge news like this. Our first news for today na be the one when it concern
DJM TV.
This project is the passion to realize that and I think the degree of it at the higher organizations that we have seen you. And I intended to by the government awarded in 1991 for the research.
For his absence at this event. He however sends a sincere congratulations to you, Mr. President. The indefatigable Honorable Minister of Transport dates back to 1987, when the contract for the construction of 51 kilometers railway, linking Itakwe Iron Ore Mine. Railway service facilities include maintenance workshop and warehouse, the vehicle maintenance depot and workshop, the railway tracks refueling station, first aid station, and furnished railway station offices. Other completed works are the renovation and refurbishment of railway village, comprising of school building, clinic, recreational facilities, fire station, police station, and other auxiliary buildings. I am humbled to announce to this gathering that these structures mentioned above were constructed in accordance with international due diligence and best practice, a tradition and a hallmark of Julius Berger Nigeria PLC. It is our prayer and hope that the end users of these facilities will put them to use with the highest maintenance culture put in place with a view to justify the huge investment made by the government to put up these structures. As you put these facilities to use, we wish you all the best and implore you to observe all safety procedures put in place for your protection and of that of the equipment. Julius Berger Nigeria PLC wishes to express its sincere gratitude to the federal government who find us worthy to be entrusted with this all-important project. We also want to acknowledge the tremendously uncommon commitment of the Honorable Minister of Transport, the Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi, and his great team for his kind and selfless service, as well as nationalistic zeal by which this project has been successfully realized. For this Honorable Minister, you have once again written your name in gold in the history books of our nation. I thank you.
Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister for Transport, Honorable Ministers who are present here, members of the National Assembly, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me, on behalf of the government and people of Edo State, congratulate our President on this feat of completing the project, the Itape-Ajaokuta railway line, which started more than 3 decades ago. It is quite fortuitous that a few days to our 60th anniversary, our independence anniversary of the country, our President has achieved this feat in completing a critical infrastructure required for our development in this country and in our region. I want to thank the Honorable Minister and his team for very, very tedious work they did with their contractors in bringing this project to fruition. For us in Edo State, we are excited that you have a few stops which have been completed, and as a government, we are going to be working with you to ensuring that we utilize this infrastructure that we have been privileged with. I also want to use this opportunity to request of the Minister that they work with us as a state to extend this line to the Industrial Park, which we have commenced construction in Benin City, so that we can freight things we produce from that park into this line, into the northern part of the country. Once again, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the President, the Minister, and all of us Nigerians for this great feat. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, Governor.
It is with great joy and gratitude that I welcome you all to this commissioning ceremony. I especially welcome His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is joining us via live stream. Mr. President, on behalf of the government and the good people of Delta State, I salute your statesmanship, your candor and bipartisan approach to governance. It is my prayer that God will continue to give you the wisdom, good health, and strength to continue to steer the ship of state of this great nation in the right direction for the benefit of current and future generations of Nigerians. Let me also single out for recognition Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi, the Honorable Minister. As many of us here may know, this rail line was conceived in 1987 under the military regime of General Ibrahim Babangida, but the project really began to receive serious attention during the current democratic dispensation, beginning with the administration of President Olusegun Obasanjo. It is gratifying that the project has finally come to fruition after 33 years. The Car Nation is glad that this railway complex, in a way, is named after our very honorable former president and great patriot, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan. The recognition brought this hitherto unknown community into national prominence, and our people are grateful to be honored as such. We are also excited as a people because this rail line has strong potentials for stimulating socio-economic activities and bringing succor to low-income earners. In the post-COVID-19 era, where governments all over the world are looking for ways and means to rebound their economies, this project has the capacity to kickstart new small-scale businesses, support existing ones, and rejuvenate the rural economy. Indeed, our people are eagerly looking forward to reaping the immense socio-economic benefits of this strategic rail line as it becomes fully operational. Although now a passenger and cargo line, it is my hope and expectation that the original intention of this project will be sustained for accelerated industrial growth and job creation. I recall that this rail project was primarily conceived for the transportation of iron ore to Ajaokuta and Alaja steel rolling mills, as well as the movement of processed steel to the Warri port. It was redesigned in 2009 by the administration of President Goodluck Jonathan to include passenger services. Given the immense economic value derivable from the cargo services, we must not relent to realize this broader vision of Itape-Ajaokuta Warri rail line. I have talked to the minister and I thank him because I know that he's a great fighter. He's already told me that he will ensure before he leaves office, by the grace of God, that the rail line is extended from Itape to Abuja, which is very key to us. It is very key to connect this rail line to the nation's capital. I must also thank him because he has also promised that the extension to the Warri port will be done very soon. Help me clap for him now. It's not easy for him to do all this work. As a government, we pledge our commitment to collaborate with the various stakeholders, including the private sector, to initiate programs and policies that will stimulate economic production in the adjoining communities and harness the untapped potentials of the youth population. I urge the private sector to take advantage of this historic corridor by establishing shopping malls and recreational centers and designated centers. I believe that these will help to create employment for the locals, curb youth restiveness, and stem the tide of criminality. Also, it is my hope that our major telecommunication networks will establish their presence in this axis. The existence of good telecommunication network will, no doubt, be a major incentive to passengers. Finally, it is imperative that the federal government, in collaboration with the states, provides adequate security cover for this rail line corridor. People will be encouraged to patronize the train services if they feel safe, secure, and protected. Without that assurance, there will be public apathy with all the negative implications that this portends for the viability of the project and inclusive economic growth. Once again, I want to truly thank and appreciate Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and to thank our Niger Delta son, the Honorable Minister of Transportation, for doing us proud. I thank you all for coming.
Necessary for long-lasting service in this difficult terrain. By the same token, I urge other sectors who will be primary beneficiary of this transportation backbone, including the iron and steel sector, stakeholders in the agricultural and mining sectors on this corridor, as well as the host communities, to protect and sustain this infrastructure and maximize the benefits that could be derived from it, which is readily available at their doorsteps. This project will increase the volume of their trade and kickstart, resuscitate the iron and steel complex as well as boost expected that with the commencement will unleash approximately 3.5 million tons capacity of freight annually that will service all of the this corridor and with all occasion, Honorable Rotuni Chikubike Amici and his team for successfully completing this project, and also recognize the host communities on this corridor for their patience during the long wait of over 30 years for the realization during the completion works by our government. I want to use this opportunity to assure Nigerians that government will continue within the limit of our resources to judiciously and in this towards the realization of consistent and sustainable economic growth. At this juncture, I hereby commission and declare
Thank you. Just as the Honourable Minister of Transportation has indicated, the Royal Fathers have also been invited to join in the train ride. Thank you very much.
DJM TV.
My brother, my sister, if this one are the first time when you take a watch our ogbonge news like this, I beg, make you subscribe to our YouTube channel when be DJM TV. Make you click on the notification bell so that you go continue dey receive hot ogbonge news like this.
DJM TV.